She's not very well.
Can I see her?
No. It's probably not a good idea right now, but soon.
What is it, man? What's happening to her?
We're doing our best to find out.
But we're doing everything we can.
She could die, couldn't she?
I haven't even told you about my plan, have I? Well, it's our plan, Marge. Without you, it's just not going to be any fun. It's just not going to be any fun at all.
I can't believe you did that. I can't believe you kicked them out. They're your friends.
Look, they're not my friends. They're just guys I know, and they're jerks, incidentally.
Right, so I can't have them as friends then.
Sure you can.
They're going to come rushing back here after you were so rude to them.
Look, all I wanted was some time to talk to you alone. Now, is that such a crime?
Okay, then. You've made your point. So talk.
Look, you and me living here, I mean, you just got to admit it isn't working.
2 days. I've been here 2 days.
Yeah, well, I just think that we might have rushed into it.
We? You were the one who asked me here, remember that?
Okay, I might have felt a bit sorry for you and just gone ahead and...
Wait a minute, pity? That's why I'm here?
Hey, look, you're twisting my
Well,
words.
thank you very much for taking pity on the poor cripple.
Look, that's not what I mean. Look, face it, this isn't working, okay? Don't confuse the issue.
You're kicking me out, aren't you?
Please, Dr. McKenna, I'm almost there, I know it.
Almost isn't going to save her life, Leonard. We have to transfer her to Central.
I've just heard back from the Poisons Information Centre. They confirm her symptoms sound like exposure to some form of chemical.
Which could be any one of thousands of
Well,
compounds.
the only other option is some neurological problem, and I just don't believe that.
In short, you don't know.
Just give me a few more hours.
I can't risk it.
The atropine is definitely helping.
Look, you do not know what sort of chemical you are dealing with. We could lose her, Leonard. I am not prepared to take that responsibility or that risk. I'm going to call Central.
By morning...
By morning, Marge could be dead.
How was she?
What's that smell?
Well, flowers, what do you think?
No.
Leonard.
That smell, it's your shirt.
No way, Marge washed it yesterday.
She washed it.
Yeah, when she was doing Laurie's stinky overalls. That's where the smell's from, not me. Well, you're kicking me out, aren't you?
Look, all I'm saying is I think it was a mistake.
So you are.
Look, you living here is just creating problems for us.
Staying in your flat for a bit. I didn't marry you.
Look, it's not your fault. I mean, at the moment, I'm just sort of seeing old movies, and quite frankly, it looks like a rerun of me and Isaac.
Oh, please.
Look, I admit, it's not your fault. I need something that you can't give me.
Well, like what?
Like an emotional commitment. I guess you're just not ready for that.
So you're saying I'm not capable of loving someone?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I need a relationship with a bit of support. And you just want a good time.
I'm here, aren't I? With you. I mean, relationship, good time. Where's the conflict? Why can't we have both?
No, Jonathan, it's gonna get worse. It was a mistake.
So you're just chucking the whole thing away because you can't have the full Mills and Boone? There's no skin off my nose. Let's get my stuff and clear off. Make you happy?
Can you hear me, Marge?
She's getting worse.
The nursery. Insecticides. Do you use them?
Well, yes, of course.
What sort?
Organophosphates for the most part.
Organophosphate. Smell. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Your overalls. The smell was on your overalls.
Oh, God, I was filling a spray. Yes, I spilled some. It was undiluted.
And that's what? Oh, shower. I need a shower.
Oximes therapy.
Onto it.
Moisturising or tightening?
Both.
Oh. You want to try some?
Sorry, but I haven't got a bath full.
Oh, that's charming.
Give it away, it's a lost cause.
I I am wearing very well for my age.
Yeah, it's amazing what you can do with polyfiller these days.
Don't pick up.
You guys are mutated while I was away.
Jonathan.
You're not moving back, are you?
I love you too.
Are you moving back?
Can't get rid of me that easy.
Jamie baby give you the push, did he?
I just missed your smiling faces, that's all.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, honey, cut it out. I've got to go to work.
Well, can't you just tell them to take 2 aspirins and call you in the morning?
It is morning for.
I didn't hear the alarm clock.
Well, that's because somehow the alarm got pulled off the wall.
Yeah, I bet we could manage the phone as well with enough pressure.
Tonight, if you're lucky.
Well, what is tonight but an extension of today?
Baby, I'd give a week's salary to spend the day in bed with you, but you know what'll happen if I throw a sickie.
What?
They'll call you in.
Oh, look at it, The Walking Dead.
Well, at least he got some sleep. I spent the night fighting for a corner of the duvet.
Oh, coffee.
Hey, great news about your mum.
Yeah. I kept thinking, she almost died. First Dad, then Mum. Would have been too much.
Just gonna be all right then.
Well, it could take a while, but you practically saw her getting better after the treatment.
How's Laurie?
And he's gone home to beat himself up, I think.
Hey, we're nearly out of milk and that's the last loaf of bread.
Oh, and I had the last of the salami last night, too.
No luxuries this week. The kitty's almost empty.
What, you want my taste buds to die of boredom, don't you?
Well, feel free to splash out.
He can't. Well, I mean, Stuart's saving up for art school.
Okay, well, forget the chocolate biscuits. Hey, Joe, could you do the shopping today? I'm gonna be flat out.
Yeah, sure, what do you got on?
Getting my job back.
How?
That is a secret.
Having a heavy morning sleeping, is he?
Don't knock it. At least he's not making a big mess.
Actually, Jonathan moved out.
Hadn't he just moved in?
Yeah, well, he's gone again.
Are you okay?
Well, I'm not going to go out and celebrate, but it was bound to happen sooner or later.
Well, it couldn't have really happened much sooner.
Whose decision was it, mate? His or yours?
Mine, I suppose.
How did he take it?
I guess I should have never asked him to stay. It was just the wrong move for the wrong reason.
You were trying to help him out when he needed somewhere to stay.
Oh, I have lousy judgment. Next time I try and help someone out, nail my feet to the floor.
You do not have lousy judgment. You're living with us, aren't you? Hey?
Dr. Blake's medical certificates. Right, I'll get those tracked down just as soon as I can.
Thank you, Marilyn.
Oh, there's just one question.
Yes.
How actually do I find them?
Well, maybe you could start by asking Katherine.
Yes, yes, of course.
Marilyn, do you mind if I make a couple of suggestions about the job?
Not at all. A bit of constructive criticism.
Well, this practice you have of leaving the desk to go and tell the doctors there's a phone call for them.
Yes.
Or why don't you just put the calls through?
I don't want to disturb them if they're busy.
Yes, but by going and seeing them...
Yes?
By leaving the desk and going into the exam rooms...
Ah, I'm with you.
Good.
You don't like me leaving the desk unattended.
Yes.
Quite right. You get some very dodgy people around here. It's because there are drugs in the building.
Yes, that's another thing. Most of these dodgy people you've accosted...
Yes?
They've been staff members.
Oh, you mean the thing with Karen?
Carmen.
Very strange sense of humour, if you ask me.
We'll just try and go a bit easy on the interrogations, OK?
Right you are. Oh, I must pop over for dinner one of these nights.
And Nick and I look forward to it.
The motel's very nice, but you get very lonely.
Good morning, Marilyn.
Oh, hello, dear.
Is that okay if I go through and see Mum?
Off you go, love.
See you later.
Bye.
Don't get me wrong. It's just a feeling, but he's younger than you, isn't he?
A little bit.
I thought so.
Good morning, everybody.
Ah, Dr. Ropatter, it's really nice to see your face round here.
And yours too, Marilyn.
It must be really nice for Maori patients having you here for them.
I suppose so. And one day, if I'm very good, they'll let me loose on Pākehās as well. Here he is, the conquering hero.
Sorry?
Good work with Marge.
Oh, yes, thank you.
An excellent diagnosis.
Yeah, well, I'm a doctor, that's what I do. I was wondering if you'd seen my pen anywhere.
Have you checked your pockets?
Like I said, a true professional.
Oh, excuse me, Kathy.
Katherine.
About those medical certificates of yours.
Not you two.
Oh. Back in the land of the living.
How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm a bit funny. My head's not quite connected yet.
Tell us about it. You know you called McKenna Tim Bum before you passed out.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
Is he angry?
No, I was just worried. We all were. You're gonna be fine. Just a couple of days rest, that's all.
Well, you could have done something a little less dramatic if you wanted a week off.
Oh, here he is, the man that poisoned you.
Oh, don't, Stuart, please.
Cheer up, she's grown a third arm, but apart from that, there's no damage done.
Enough. Let's leave these people alone.
I'll be back later.
Lovely.
I'm never going to forgive myself for this, Marge. Never. I might have killed you.
Oh, take more than that.
You don't understand, though. I'm usually so careful around that stuff, you know. I use all the right protective gear. Took the overalls off as soon as I spilled it, and then, damn it, I just went out of my mind, you know.
Laurie, don't.
Oh, God, if you'd have died.
Got a minute?
Certainly.
I see from this that your probation period is up at the end of this week.
I believe so.
Now, I know that you do want to remain here, and I have given it some serious thought. So how about a continuation?
People have been killed for less than that.
So you're interested?
I'm wrapped.
I know that you have a special talent with children, and I'd like to exploit that. I'd like to give you more responsibility in the area of pediatrics.
I love that. Look, there's so many things that we could do. Really simple things. They won't cost-
I knew you'd be busy, so I didn't ring through. Hello, Mike.
I'll leave you to deal with it. Talk to you later.
It's Dr. Warner. There's a message for him. I'm not sure if it's urgent or not.
Well, why don't you call him and find out?
Well, I don't like to disturb him on his day off. But it's from one of his old patients. Well, I don't know if she was a patient of his.
Who's
but
it from?
Someone called Nora Gooding. She said to tell him that she'd been discharged and she'd be only too happy to talk to him just as soon as he was available.
I see you lost your house guest.
Yes. He's okay?
He says he is. Didn't stay very long, did he?
Not for long.
I was surprised.
I think Jamie was too.
Any idea why?
I'm not sure if it's any of my business.
Well, it's probably not mine either. But if it will help me help him.
I think they expected different things from the relationship.
You mean Jonathan thought he was onto a cushy number with a devoted boyfriend to run round after him like a lapdog?
It's a bit strong.
Bit accurate? It's all right, TP. I've lived with him all his life. I've got no illusions about Jonathan.
It's pretty accurate.
Well, if it's any consolation, I think this has rocked my son's little world. And Jamie, how's he?
Hurting like hell. Trust them. Let down your guard and what happens? You stick a knife in your back.
This is a staff room, not a bedroom.
Sorry.
I'm on my break.
I'll stick to drinking coffee.
Oh, and remember to get something nice for Marge. You haven't even got her flowers yet.
Well, you said not to spend money.
We can get something nice without spending a fortune. Oh, and while you're downtown, you should check out about opening that savings account. You look at the interest rates in the paper.
Well, I won't have time to do both.
Look, every day you get the money and you're earning interest, and you need it.
What?
How's it feel to be henpicked, mate?
I'm not henpicked.
Oh. Get some flowers, open a bank account. You know where it's going to end, don't you, Stewie?
Where?
With an altogether different type of bank account. A mortgage man. You should be afraid. You should be very afraid.
No, I don't want to stop over in Hawaii. Can you get me on a direct flight? Good. Okay, and I'm going to pay for the ticket on my credit card and pick it up at the airport. Okay, hold on. I seem to have misplaced my wallet. I'm going to have to get back to you. Yeah, I'll be back to you within the hour. Last night. Damn.
She just left.
March straight out without so much as a kiss. Excuse me. I won't be a second.
But she's left the building.
And turned her pager off.
Oh.
Can I help you?
I'd like to see Meredith, please.
Meredith who?
She's a doctor.
Ah, I didn't know we had a Dr. Meredith.
Well, we don't anymore. I'm afraid Dr. Fleming's moved on. But you can see another doctor if you like.
I suppose so.
Is Honey in?
Busy.
What about Chris?
Day off.
Are there any other doctors?
There's him.
Ah.
What?
I'd rather see a woman doctor, if that's possible.
You'd be lucky.
I'm afraid we don't have any woman doctors available right now.
What about Katherine?
She's, not available. But Dr. Rossi Dodds could see you, or you're more than welcome to wait.
Mind you, you could be waiting a long time. Now, look, I know it's each to their own these days, but personally, I'd feel safer with a man doctor. And Dr. Rossi Dodds is a fine physician. I can vouch for that.
Well, it is only a sore throat.
Oh, more reason. You can't be too careful these days. Lots of nasty bugs going around.
Okay, then.
I was just on my way.
Oh, please, Leonard, just for a few minutes.
All right, come on through.
You see, Jen, you feed them the right sales pitch and they will believe anything.
I brought you some lunch.
Chicken. Didn't have any smoked salmon.
It doesn't appeal. You can make a sandwich.
Yes, I'll do.
I take it that means thank you, Mother.
Mm-hmm.
So, you moved back home because you missed your darling mama and your loving sister.
You been talking to Jamie?
No, but I know a lame excuse when I hear one.
Yeah, well, he asked me to move out. Expects too much of people, you know?
I'm not sure that I do. I suspect the give and take split straight down the middle. He gave, you took. It's time you learned the world doesn't owe you a living, Jonathan.
Change the disc, please.
You're responsible for your own happiness. Your family has a vested interest, of course they do. It comes with the territory. But no one else is going to give a damn unless you do.
Yeah, well, you and Dad are great role models. Now, can you leave the sermon on the mount till after lunch?
Hi there.
Hi.
You like the ship?
It's new.
Well spotted. Here you go.
What's this?
It's for you. What do you think?
Well, it's lovely, but aren't you meant to be saving?
Well, there's plenty of time for that.
Where's Chris?
Chris?
Dr. Warner, I have to see him right away.
Look, this isn't a medical supermarket, you know. You can't just march in here and demand...
Hey, where's Chris?
Excuse me, you will
It's
have
okay,
to...
Marilyn. What's the matter?
He's in real danger. Where is he?
At home, why?
It's Katherine. She's not a doctor. She's a murderer.
Oh, what?
She ran over her husband, even backed over him to finish him off, and they sent her to jail. He was the doctor, not her, and she's taking off, and she's really hacked off with Chris. We've got to go.
I'm on duty.
Honey, if she's killed one man, what's to stop her from killing another?
Okay, let's go.
Darling, I only just made it. I had a couple of teaspoons of petrol left in the car and no cash.
Who's Wendy Mulligan?
Never heard of her.
Funny. Because there's a passport for Wendy Mulligan, student, in your wallet with your photo. Do you want to tell me about it? I don't think you've got a lot of choice, really.
Okay. I'll tell you everything. If you give me the wallet.
Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see. Shortland Street.
Shortland Street was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand On Air.